What's up, Raider Nation? Buckle in, because the Silver and Black have officially kicked off their offseason journey, and things are already heating up in Henderson. The Las Vegas Raiders have wrapped up 3 OTA sessions, with 7 more practices to go before mandatory minicamp. The latest action from May 21st gave us a better glimpse into how this roster is shaping up, and let's just say, some names are rising fast, while others, their future is suddenly looking shaky. Let's break it all down, from potential breakout stars to position battles, and even a few red flags emerging early. Get your coffee, grab your notepad, and let's dive into the biggest takeaways from Raiders OTAs. Tommy Mellott, the project turned playmaker. One of the brightest surprises in these early sessions? None other than Tommy Mellott. A former quarterback from Montana State, Mellott is now being seriously tested in the slot receiver role. And folks, he's got something. Quick, shifty, explosive out of his breaks, Mellott has flashed legit slot potential, with the kind of short area burst and body control that has coaches intrigued. Is he raw? Sure. His hands aren't quite there yet, but the athleticism is undeniable. If you squint hard enough, you might even see a flicker of Julian Edelman in there. Too soon? Maybe. But for now, Mellott is making noise, and that's exactly what you want from a developmental player with upside. Linebacker watch, new faces, big plays, and a crowded room. Moving to the other side of the ball, the linebacker room is getting spicy. Drake Thomas nearly housed a pick 6 during team drills, and with Amari Burney out of the picture, this unit is wide open. Elandon Roberts and Devin White are penciled in as expected contributors, but they aren't alone. Another name getting serious buzz? Tommy Eichenberg. While not the flashiest athlete, Eichenberg's instincts are elite. He's consistently in the right place at the right time, and it's earning him serious consideration for a breakout year. Remember how Robert Spillane became a fan favorite out of nowhere last season? Eichenberg might be on that same trajectory. Darien Porter and the secondary shakeup. Let's talk DBs. Third-round rookie corner Darien Porter has wasted no time making his presence felt. Despite being just weeks into his NFL journey, Porter is already getting significant run with the first-team defense, a strong signal that the coaching staff sees starting-caliber potential in him. Veteran Eric Stokes is also earning praise for his performance, creating a logjam behind expected starter Jacorian Bennett. Could the staff be planning to slide someone inside to nickel? It's possible, especially with Darnay Holmes failing to stand out. If Holmes keeps underwhelming, keep your eye on Thomas Harper, a former safety who's now in the mix at slot corner. Sources say Harper could soon push Holmes out of the way entirely. The Thayer Munford mystery. Now for the elephant not in the room, Thayer Munford. The young offensive lineman hasn't participated in a single OTA session so far. No word from the team, no public explanation, and no sign of him on the field. With past knee and hand issues in his file, it's enough to raise red flags. Dalton Wagner, the gentle giant, gaining ground. Enter Dalton Wagner. The 6 feet 8 inches, 320-pound behemoth is quietly making a case for that final offensive line spot. He spent last season on the practice squad, but Wagner has impressed in recent workouts, both physically and with his team chemistry. Coaches are taking notice. Wagner fits perfectly as a backup right tackle, a role that's not currently crowded. With Caleb Rogers offering flexibility and Charles Grant likely staying on the left side, Wagner's clean fit on the right gives him a legitimate shot. Add in the fact that Pete Carroll and GM John Spytek are likely prioritizing availability and effort. Wagner could absolutely leapfrog Munford if the latter's absence continues. The guard battle that could shape the line now. For what might be the most important battle on the offensive line? The left guard position. Final thoughts. Trenches matter. If the Raiders want to control games, it starts up front, and this offensive line is beginning to take shape. But whether it's Mellott flashing in the slot, Eichenberg making a linebacker leap, or Wagner rising from unknown to contender, the Raiders' depth battles are the true story of OTAs. Stay locked in, Raider Nation. We've got more updates coming with every practice. And if you've got thoughts on who should win the left guard job, drop a DP for Dylan Parham or a JM for Jordan Meredith in the comments. This one's going down to the wire, and we'll be watching every snap.